Rude customer left no tip. Then a stranger did something unbelievable. Maya wiped down the counter for the third time that hour. More out of habit than necessity. At 27, she'd been waitressing at Carver's diner for 4 years long. Enough to know which regulars tipped well and which ones treated the booth like a throne. The man in table 6 was the latter. He'd snapped his fingers to get her attention, sent back his eggs twice, and complained loud enough for the whole diner to hear that the coffee tasted like something scraped out of a gas station. When Maya calmly apologized and offered a fresh cup, he waved her off. "Just bring the check," he said, not looking up from his phone. She set it down with a smile she'd practiced so long it no longer cost her anything. He dropped 2 20s on the table without a word. His total was $38.50. He walked out, without waiting for change. No tip, not even $1. Maya gathered the bills and stood very still for a moment. She didn't cry, she hadn't cried over a table in 2 years. But her jaw tightened, and she felt the familiar sting of being made invisible. She almost didn't notice the man at table 7 standing up. He was quiet, maybe 60, with a worn flannel jacket and kind eyes. He'd been eating alone, reading a paperback, paying attention to nothing, or so she'd thought. He walked over and set a small envelope on the table next to the empty coffee cup. "For you," he said simply. Then he was gone. Maya opened it later, in the back room, hands slightly trembling. Inside was $200 in crisp bills and a handwritten note. "You handled that with more grace than he deserved. Keep going." She read it 4 times. Then she folded it carefully and slipped it into her apron pocket, right next to her heart. Some days, a stranger's kindness arrives exactly on time. If kindness still exists, you'll see it here. This will restore your faith in humanity.